Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Dad's Garage. Today I'm working on the YJ, my daughter's Jeep. So she turns on the headlights and driving along, and then they'll just go off. He has to pull over, shut it off. I don't know whether it's the dimmer switch. I've heard they get hot. Crap, and it's way up on the column. You probably can't even see. I don't know if I want to get into that. First of all, I'm gonna just try with the headlight switch, because actually I squirted some WD-40 back in it, and it hasn't done it to her since. So I don't know. Honestly, if I have to change the dimmer, I think I'm gonna put a floor dimmer on it, mount it somewhere over here. But anyway, I got the little bezel off the dash. I'm sure this piece probably comes off too, but there's a wire for her alarm system, a little light. And that's not really coming apart right there. I don't want to bust it. So honestly, I've got this up out of the way enough that I can just get the screws out of there and pull the headlight switch out, so I'm not going to mess with it. Anyway, the headlight switch should be here. Actually today, I just thought I'd get it pulled apart since she's on vacation and not driving it. Anyway, I'll video again when I actually get the switch and putting it in. So I did go ahead and take this bezel off. There were, I think you see the square holes right there. There were just couple little clips, like right behind there. All I had to do was push down on them and it popped right out. So that was easy enough. The headlight switch, look at this. Holy moly. I'm surprised the headlights even work. So obviously I'm gonna clean all that out and clean out the back of that bezel. Amazing how dirty these things get. Anyway, I hope that fixes it. It's scary knowing she's leaving work at night and her headlights might go out, so keep our fingers crossed. CJ, I didn't film it, I forgot. I just took some sandpaper and started sanding that surface rust, which once I got it all away, I put some Pour 15 on it to convert it, and then a little filler, and now this is some glazing putty on there that's drying. I'm hoping I can do a little trick where you fold paper back around there and kind of fog in the black and then the clear and then buff it. See how it looks. If that looks horrible, I'm going to have to repaint this whole side panel, which I don't really want to do. But again, the Laredo decal is about that wide and it goes right over that. So whether I want to spend $300 and put it over crappy paint or repaint, I don't know. Still decisions to be made. But anyway, that's the only rust on this Jeep. Well, that's pretty cool. There's the UPS guy just left. There's the new switch, Rugged Ridge. So it's mounted. The lights work. Now just to put the bezel back on. Bolt that back on. Put the big bezel back on. And I guess we'll just wait and see. For headlights still have the same issue. I read online where I think I mentioned earlier could be the high beam switch, the relay or something gets hot when they get older. But I watched another video where the guy had to basically pull the whole dash and drop the steering wheel down even to get to the thing, which I am not going to do. So like I said, I would put a floor dimmer switch on it. 3 wires, high beam, low beam, ground. Pretty simple. So I will do that next if this doesn't work. Anyway, back when we've got it all back together. Okay, well, everything's buttoned back up. Nice bright white lights. Looking good. Dropped a black screw in the black carpet, so that made a 10-minute job, a 30-minute job, and nope, that's one of those plastic buggers for the door panels. Anyway, I had to go to my bin full of screws. I never did find the other one. I heard it hit metal. Where it hit metal, probably down by one of those seat brackets. Anyway, that's it. Till next time. So I guess it's paint day. So I got everything masked here on the back. Not too worried about the stuff I put the bed liner on because I can shoot back over that and everything's going to be black anyway. I couldn't find the plug to this, so rather than unplug it, I'm just hanging that in the garage door thing. I can spray around it. because this metal piece covers the whole bottom of it. I don't know how I'd even get up in there. So rather than fight with it, I'm just going to spray it like that. And this spot over here, I got the paper around there. I'm going to try and just fog that in and then clear it and buff it. Hopefully it'll look okay, so we'll be back in a bit. Base coat is on. I think that looks pretty good. It's going to be hard to tell until I get the clear coat, but this goes on flat, so yeah, I'm going to be wishing I would have primed that spot that I mudded. But you know, that's under the tire carrier, it's under the taillight. I don't think you're going to see that too much, so we'll see. Another 20 minutes I can shoot the clear. Okay, so it's kind of hard to tell in the shadows, but I think it turned out okay. Considering once the spare tire carrier is on and the spare tire itself, the whole back end is pretty much covered up. But I just put the last coat of clear on. It's flashing out. I think it's gonna look okay. It's pretty, you know, I said it's hard to tell, but it's pretty glossy. I use that 2K clear. You bust the, I don't know what I did with the can. Anyway, it's a 2-part clear. So you bust there's where I fogged in. There's still a couple places I need to touch up, but that doesn't look too bad either. I'll have to buff that out a little bit. It looks way better than that big old rust spot that was on there. Okay, so what did I do with the clear? I already threw it away. So it's where is it? Yeah, Spray Max 2K Clear Glamour. So sometimes it says use it within 36 months. This one has a date of Christmas of 2017. So sometimes you get old stuff and it doesn't go on well, but I think that's okay. When I put it on Sarah's Jeep, it just ran everywhere and it looked awful. So I was not happy, but I kind of wanted to use this as a test if I decide to repaint any of these side panels or anything. I don't think I'm going to use rattle cans. I'm going to use, definitely, I'll just get a gallon of clear and a gallon of black base coat, and I'll just do it that way. But I thought for this back part, you know, I think this can was 20 bucks. The paint was $14.99. So that's done, and I can mount, as soon as it's all dry, mount the spare tire carrier that's over there in the doorway. Hey, Clubber. That's Clubber. Spare tire carrier's over there. I'm using it to keep the other dog I'm babysitting from escaping. Clubber's old enough he comes through the cracks. Anyway, that's it for another episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Thanks a lot.